God, you call me by my...
Hey everyone, welcome to the Big MM, also known as The Life of Miriam. And we are back with another video. Okay, so y'all, this topic, we're going to discuss something that most people don't want to talk about. Can I get a drum roll, please? Okay, so this topic is going to be on vulnerability. Ooh, I just got chills. I don't know why. But vulnerability. And when it comes to being vulnerable, it's willingness to show emotion and let people know that you're not okay. And it's okay not to be okay. And sometimes when we hear that, we be like, what you mean it's okay not to be okay? It is okay not to be okay. It is okay not to have it all together at all times. Sometimes life can take over. And God has given us community for a reason. For us to go out and reach out to people and let them know that, hey, I'm not doing my best. Or just letting them know that things are happening around you. Or you are not in your best mood today. It is okay to show emotion. And one thing about it, I struggle with being vulnerable. Because when it comes to being vulnerable, we try to attach vulnerability with being weak. And that is not the case. We feel like if we're vulnerable to another person, that makes us appear to be weak. No, that's not the case. It is okay to show people that, hey, I'm not my best right now. I'm not doing okay. But it's okay. Y'all get it? It is okay. And for the past 2 weeks, God has been allowing me to be vulnerable to the people around me. And y'all, one thing about it, when it comes to it, I be like, I'm not the type to be very vulnerable, but... And I had to say, Miriam, change your language, y'all. It is okay. Y'all don't have to start y'all sentence with, I'm not really vulnerable, but... Take it out your vocabulary right now. Because there's people around you that's willing to help you, that's willing to be there for you. And it's okay to pour out to them. One thing I realized is, Miriam, you could go out and pour out to people, let them know what is going on with you, what is happening in your everyday life, because it is okay. It is okay. So y'all, when it comes to being vulnerable, I want to let y'all know that do not put this image in your head if you go to the next person, be vulnerable to them, that you just feel like, oh my gosh, they're finna say this about me. Let me say something. One thing about it, we already put images in our head of what we think the person's going to say. And then when we end up going to talk to that person, they never even end up saying that. They don't even end up saying none of the stuff that we put in our head thinking that's what the person's going to say. So I just want to let y'all know, it is okay not to be okay. It is okay to allow people to come into your circle, to be there for you, and just to pour out to you, to be a helping hand. Sometimes we like to say, I'm independent all the time, that we don't want to depend on the next person, that we don't want to let the next person know what we have going on, because we be like, that's a no-no. And I'm a victim of myself. But the thing is, when you hold into all your emotions, it is not healthy at all. It is not healthy. Because it's going to get to the point where you're holding it all in. You're going to get to your breaking point where you have no other choice but to just cry, because it has been eating you up, and you know you wanted to share it with somebody, and you know you were not okay, but you just allow it just to keep building up. It's just like this, a building block. Keep going up and up and up. When you feel like you cannot handle it, say something. Stop waiting till you get to your breaking point when you go and tell the next person that you're not okay. One thing I realized is, we as individuals, we go through things each and every day. We all have something that we're going through. And it's okay. Let me say, I be walking around with the biggest smile on my face, but I know that internally I'm not okay. But I don't want to pour out my emotions externally. So we just be keeping it internally. And y'all, like I said before, that is not healthy. No, 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 no. Not at all, okay? That is not healthy at all. And I don't know about y'all. My problem is, I be like, okay, Miriam, should I just go and tell this person what I got going on? But then I be like, nah, I ain't even gonna do it. Because guess what? I be having these thoughts in my head, like I said in the beginning. I be always saying, I feel like the person's gonna say this. I feel like I'm gonna be a burden to that person. But that is your own self saying that. That person's not even thinking about that. But you already have that image in your head. So when you already put that vision in your head, so then you're stopping yourself and you're like, you know what? I'm not even gonna say nothing. But I'm here to tell y'all, and I had to tell myself this. For the past 2 weeks, it's okay to go to the next person and pour out and let them know what you have going on. Go to a trustful source, if that's your parent, your best friend, a close relative, whoever it may be, whoever you put your trust to, go to them and pour out to them and let them know what's going on. And let me tell y'all, it's not going to happen overnight. I'm going to be honest, it's not going to happen overnight because me personally, it's like baby steps. It's going to take time. But you have to just go ahead and take that first step. And just go up and tell that person, I'm not okay. Because y'all, one thing about it, we always say, I'm that strong friend. I'm always that strong friend. But you know, it's okay to be strong at times, but you don't have to be strong at all times. There are people around you that's willing to be there for you. That's willing for you to say, is everything okay? And that's one question. When a lot of people ask, is everything okay? We can look at the person and say yes. And then we'll be in private crying. But that person just asked you if everything's okay. And you just told them, yes, but you know everything is not okay. So y'all, stop putting yourself in a box and just like not wanting to express. But let me say, it is a day-to-day process. And we as individuals, I know I'm not the only one who struggles with being vulnerable. It is something that's going to take time. But what I say is just go ahead and take the first step. Like right now, if you know you're not okay, go hit up that person. Talk to somebody about it. Stop waiting till you get to your breaking point where you don't even have the words to say anymore. And you know it's just been building up and then you have no choice but to just like, filled with tears. And that's me. I feel like I wait till I get to my breaking point where I know I can't hold it in anymore. And I just be like, tears just be falling. So, what did I say in the beginning? It is okay not to be okay. And I know y'all don't want to hear that, but it's okay not to be okay at all times. It's okay to let the person know what you have going on. It's okay to just show off that other side of you. Like, there are going to be some days where you're not going to be in the happiest mood. Where you have to come to that person and cry to them. Let them know what's happening. So what did I say in the beginning? What does it mean to be vulnerable? Willingness to show emotion. Willingness to show another side of you that you don't want other people to see, but it's okay for them to see. But like I said, you don't got to go to anybody and everybody. Go to a person you trust. Go to a person or a source that you truthfully trust that you can pour out to. So y'all, if y'all ain't take nothing from this video, I just want to leave y'all with, it's okay to be vulnerable. And I'm working on that each and every day. Just being vulnerable, being open to show my emotions on what I'm going through and what is happening. But yeah, y'all, because God has been working on me, and He been stripping that off of me and said, Miriam, go tell that person what's going on. And I be like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. But y'all, take that persona off your head where y'all think the other person's gonna say this and that, because I promise you, they not even thinking that. That's just your own mind just saying things. Because y'all, so many times when I put an image in my head what I thought the person was gonna say, then I went and told the person what I have going on, and they was just saying the total opposite. And I was just like, wow. And then, second thing, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like sometimes we don't like being vulnerable because we feel like we're going to be judged. I got to sit back for that one. Who am I to judge? Who is the next person to judge? We are humans. We go through things every day. I promise you, ain't nobody judging you, because that person was just going through the same thing that you're going through right now. So y'all, when it comes to being vulnerable, take these things off of your head. That the person's going to judge you. That you feel like you're going to be a burden to that person. That you already have the answer what the person's going to say. Just y'all, and let me tell you, what I say, it's a working process. I ain't telling y'all go tomorrow and go tell your whole life story to the next person, or tell them like everything that's been happening to you. Baby steps. Just like myself, it's baby steps. But you need that person that you can pour out to. Pour out to you. The same way they pour into you, you gotta pour out to them too. And I'm telling you, there are people around you that's willing to listen and hear what you have going on. Sometimes we always pour into the next individual, but we don't allow the other person to pour into us. Like, come on, y'all. You're pouring, and wonder why your cup is empty. Because there's nothing left in that cup. You're going to keep pouring, and not allow yourself to be refilled. Okay? So, y'all, when it comes to being vulnerable, that's the topic. It's okay to show emotion. It's okay, y'all. But that's it. That's all that I have for y'all. I love y'all. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share to a friend, to another friend, to another friend, to another friend. Hey! But yeah, y'all, we got more cooking it up with the life of Miriam, the big MM. Y'all, this talk show is just gonna be, chef's kiss. You know, just the beginning. Woo. But yeah, y'all, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend, to another friend, to another friend, to another friend. And like I said before, it's okay not to be okay at all times. Take it out your head where you feel like if you're being vulnerable, you appear to be weak. That's not the case. There are times where you don't have it all together, and the next person can be there for you, willing to pick you back up, speak life into you, give you motivational advice, and just to let you know, because what you think that you are struggling with alone, the next person probably already went through that same situation that you're going through right now. So you could go to that person and allow them to just pour into you. Because when you're bottling it in, and like I said, I use me as an example. I bottle it in, I feel like, the next person's not going to understand what I'm going through. Scratch that. Scratch it. Because you don't know. Like I said, we are all humans. We all go through things. What you're going through right now, the next person probably already went through that like 2 months ago. so they can tell you how to overcome it, how to get through it. So y'all, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to show that other side of you, to show that everything is not okay, that you are not your best right now. So I love y'all, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video. Okay, stay tuned for the next video. Share it with a friend, and another friend, and another friend, and another friend. Bye.